Hey guys, welcome back. So wondering what I'm doing? तो बेसिकली थोड़ा सा एक्शन फिगर के लिए थोड़ा सा मैं प्रिपेयर हो रहा था. थोड़ा सा फील आएगा. काफ़ी दिन से मैंने लॉकडाउन की वजह से कुछ हुआ नहीं, जिम विम सब बंद है. सो फॉर एक्शन फिगर्स थोड़ा सा फील लाने के लिए आई वाज जस्ट रैपिंग माई बॉक्सिंग ग्लव्स. सो होपफुली आपको ये स्केचिंग भी अच्छा लगेगा. आप मत ट्राई करना ये सब चीज़ें, आप बस स्केचिंग में ध्यान दो. आप अगर करते हो तो दैट्स फाइन. सो बहुत सारे लोगों ने मुझे पूछा था, इवन कमेंट किया था कि वो जो नॉर्मल फिगर्स है उसके मेजरमेंट्स कैसे बनाते हैं, लाइक उसको बेसिक ब्लॉक्स. तो मैं कमिंग वीडियोस में वो भी बता दूंगा. उसका जो नॉर्मल स्टैंडर्ड साइज है क्या होना चाहिए, और उसके अकॉर्डिंग आप अपना थोड़ा बहुत इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज कर सकते हो. पर्सन्स को थोड़ा सा सॉलिड बना सकते हो, थोड़ा सा थिन बना सकते हो, हैवी बना सकते हो. तो मैं कमिंग वीडियोस में उसको एक्सप्लेन करूंगा कैसे आप चूज कर सकते हो उसका प्रॉपर डायमेंशन. मैंने वैसे मतलब वर्टिकली मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है दोनों फैशन फिगर, नॉर्मल फिगर्स. बट हाँ, आई गेस कुछ लोगों को प्रॉब्लम हो रहा होगा उसका विड्थ में. सो मैं विड्थ भी जल्दी एक्सप्लेन कर लूंगा नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का वीडियो फिर एक्शन फिगर का. विदाउट एनी फर्दर डू लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर वीडियो. So very first, all you need to do is first create a stick figure. For any kind of dynamic pose is basically a figure in some action, in some movement. Again, not like normal movement, in some serious movements like attacking, like some fighting or something, like ready for some attack, kind of this. So you can this pose is oftenly used for create characters, like various characters. So I hope आपको समझ में आ रहा होगा, I guess. So very first I'm starting with the head. Again, don't draw the 7.5 height here, because again, if the person is standing normal or any kind of very normal and only hand movement, then definitely you have to draw the 7.5 height. Otherwise, do not draw the complete 7.5 heights here. All you need to draw the first, start from a head. So suppose I'm making a figure looking this side. I will tell you some another variation of this figure or different type of figure. So very first, draw a head, like guideline. So right. So now just mark the eye level and nose level. Correct. So first I will draw a robotic figure, then I will convert the figure into final figure, or you can add any garments according to your choice. So here is the joint. You can make a circle or just a normal neck like thing. It's up to you. That's not going to be a big difference. It won't. Now the body part. So again, the collarbone, the shoulder width. So just mark the, once you draw the center front, the shoulder level, just mark the center front. That is very important. According to the center front, the body will change, or you have to decide what the person is the pose is all about. So for here I am marking the center front. I'm just mark with a dotted line, so it will be quite easy to understand. And again the balance line always fall straight from the collarbone, no matter what the person is doing. So now the robotic figure. So according to the head, just mark this chest level and the waist level and hip level. So after that, we will convert it into a final figure. So chest, suppose here is the chest level, then waist. So once the person is actually, the shoulder, right side is quite down, so to balance the figure, we have to tilt the lower waist, so left side waist slight low. So here is the waistline and the hip line, here is the waistline and the hip line is somewhere here, and hip line is somewhere here, and the cross line. So one, right, two is slightly above, yeah. Here is the 3, and here is the last, like 4, and here is the hip level, like 3 3/4 is our hip level. Again, you can slightly do variation in this figure if you want to make someone very tall or any particular kind of figure. I'm making a normal human figure here. So again, a third point, like number 3 is our waist level, so just make a circle there. Is the waist joint. Similarly, like previously I draw the neck joint. You can draw the neck joint or you can avoid, but you have to draw the waist joint. That's very important. So once you draw the waist joint, just divide upper part and lower part, right? So this line going to be, this line will follow the upper shoulder line, the above waist, and the lower waistline will follow the hip level. So again, now just connect it to the shoulder line, here also, and because the person is looking towards the right side, so you have to add slight depth to the left side here. Then for the lower part, the legs, first draw the legs, then we will draw the hands. So crotch here and like hip level, and just connect cross to the hip using a curved line, and here is going to be a pelvic joint. Similarly, left side. So I hope you understand how the figure is balancing himself. So it's basically male. We can do female as well. So once you're done with this, now the leg part. So basically thighs are going to be slightly overlap. So the best thigh, if you look at the thigh in front, so it's quite like this, the joint, the pelvic joint. Here is the crotch, and the thighs is going to be look like this. So basically it's slight cylinder shaped, but here what going to happen is once you rotate the thigh towards side or front, the joint will slightly going to be height. So now the thigh slightly overlap, and knee joint, again the curve part, here is a knee joint. So now the calf muscle and ankle. So just draw a guideline there, and for the calf muscle, because the feet is going to be slight towards the right side, so the calf muscle will be bulky towards left side. Right? So now feet. Again feet. Now the left leg, again left thigh. So left thigh slightly I'm drawing like this. So here's the knee joint. So the thigh part will somewhere look like this. So again narrow towards knee and going to be overlap slightly around the hip joint. Now the feet, low feet. Now this feet going to be, because the calf muscle is towards this side, so the feet and the toe should be opposite side. So here is the toe. Right? Now hands. So hands, you can draw any type. First, draw the joints, shoulder joints. Same this side. This side, slight. It will look like a circular move. So now first draw what kind of pose you want, like straight, or any protection mode, or any kind of hand gestures you want. Just draw the straight line first, the stick line first. So suppose here is the stick line I am making. So once you done with the stick line, then first draw the part which is in above the body. Otherwise, if I start drawing this bicep first, then I have to draw the forearm and wrist, that is above the bicep. So again I have to erase the background lines. So try to understand. Suppose if you want to if I want to draw this line, so it's not going to be a big deal because it's away from body, but this side I am drawing something like overlapping over the body. So first draw the forearm. So here is the joint again, just small joint, like smaller than the shoulder joint, then the forearm. So again slightly raise the elbow joint, then forearm. Again, it's a basic robotic figure. We will add muscle to it and make look like a final any wrestler or something, any kind of any protection kind of so basically it's a robotic figure. I will convert it into a final figure after once I done with the robotic figure. So just draw the basic lines first. Then once you're done with the forearm and wrist, then add the bicep part. Right? Similarly, right side. Here is the joint. For this kind of poses, you have to be very good at analyzing figures. Otherwise, you won't able to execute the proper way. You can't able to draw it the way you want to draw. So practice is very important for this kind of figures, and understanding about the mechanism, that's also very important. So thumb and closed in fist mode. So this is the basic you know robotic figure. Now I will convert this figure into a final figure. So here I am keeping the sample copy of it. So now I will convert into a final figure. So the final figure, you have to add muscles, and if you want to add garments or any kind of stuff into. So according to your character or anything, you can increase muscles and definitions. That's up to you. You can even increase the size a little bit, the muscle size. So first again start with the head. Right. So again, any if you want to add any band or something in the forehead, you can do that, or add any cap or any kind of stuff to look like more dynamic and good. So you can do that. Now hair is slightly above the skull. So here's the head part. Now shift towards the neck. So neck is basically the same what I draw in, the robotic figure, almost same. Add the collarbone. So before draw the final shoulder width, just draw the arms. So here is the joint. Just add muscles to the shoulders in both sides, and the second level is our chest level. So in male human figure, the chest is slightly flat. Now add the arms like hands. So once you're done with the shoulder width, shoulder joint, just add the bicep. Again, muscular. So according to your need, just add muscles to it. You can add even more, but you have to increase all the body proportion according to that. You can't just increase the size of arms, or the legs are only thinner. So you have to match the figure according to every body parts you are making, except head. There is no special muscles in head that grows. So forearms, again you can add any band or any wrap. Suppose uh, in some fighting style they used to wrap their hands with cloths. Now the fingers, again the fingers also be going to be wrapped with the cloth. The whole arm is going to be covered. Again you can change according to your need, or you can just draw the basic figure without any this kind of stuff for better understanding. Even if you have any doubt, just let me know in my comment section, so I will try to help you out. So here is the hand. There is, you can add more detailing later. So just erase the collarbone line here. Now right side hand. So I will draw the hand later. First, just try to draw the body. right? Garments according to your choice, and draw the packs. And the obliques. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and also click the bell icon, so whenever I upload a new video you will get the notification. And you can also share my videos to any of your friend who want to learn figures and all about art and designing. So this video is going to be very helpful for them as well. Now the thigh part. So again, the thighs are actually folded. The legs are actually folded, so it's contracting. Once any muscles going to be contract, so the muscle will look slight more curvy. Like here you can see the bicep muscle is slight curve. So if you draw the normal without any fold, suppose here I'm making again a normal hand without any fold, so it will be look flat, like not that muscle, not that curve. So it will be look somewhere like this. So the muscle, once you fold the hand, the muscle will automatically squeeze. So it will look more curve. Similarly with the legs and thighs, the thigh muscle is the largest muscle. So crotch joint. So thigh slight curve like this, and the knee detailing here. Elbow and the forearm. So forearm actually slight fuller at the elbow level. Then the wrist is narrow as usual, and like I used cloth here. The left side I wrapped. So similarly you have to add a cloth in the right hand side. So first draw the forearm, then wrist, then just wrap the cloth. Fighters used to, I don't know, a particular kind of fighter used to wear it while fighting. So just add random, just not very even lines that won't look like realistic. So just draw like this. Now the fist. So knuckle part. So all the knuckle joints will be look like this. 4 fingers, and just add just wrap the cloth around each finger as well. So here is our final figure. I hope सबको समझ में आया होगा. Those who are newly watching, just don't try to attempt it straight without understanding the basic. I want you to just go through the basic measurement first. Once you're done with the basic measurement, just try the different normal figures first, normal robotic figures. Then you can join or switch to the dynamic poses. So your figure will be look more mature. The line quality will be mature enough to look like a good realistic figure. So I hope सबको समझ में आया होगा. See you soon in the new video. तब तक take care and goodbye.